Hi everybody, Greg Bioinformatter on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Moxfield. This is my Phyrexia All Will Be One collector box number 2 and pack number 7. So let's kind of see if we have some winners for this MTG lottery ticket. Okay. Malcator's Watcher. Leonin Lightbringer. Sheoldred's Head Cleaver. Ow. Plague Nurse. Wow. Toxic 2. 2 and a green. Each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. But yeah, so that could take your mites and give them stacking Toxic. So if you got a lot of mites, that could be interesting. Urbresk's Anointer. So when it enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of permanents you control with oil counters on them. So oil counters matter deck. Char Forger. So this is the goblin token thing. So I think Ovika maybe is the new commander for that. So whenever another creature artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put an oil counter on Char Forger, and you can remove 3, exile the top card of your library, and you may play the card this turn. Okay, here is a full art Plains, non-Phyrexian version. Although it's got a Phyrexian symbol in the middle of it. Azuri, Stalker of the Spheres in foil. So you can pay 3 when it enters to proliferate twice. And you get to draw cards whenever you proliferate. So it's not particularly valuable, I don't think, but the Monumental Facade. So it enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. You can just use it as a colorless mana source. Or you can tap it and remove an oil counter from it and put an oil counter on a target artifact or creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. So they're, oil counters matter, and so maybe situationally it makes sense to move those counters around. Kemba's Banner. For Maraudon, equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. So this is a commander card. It's the extended art. It's not the foil. So this is the budget. Well, it's a cool. I think that the foil version is expensive, but I'm thinking if I'm remembering correctly. But that's a good card because I like doing go wide stuff every once in a while. So that's a cool card, regardless of what it's worth monetarily. Blightbelly Rat, Toxic, and when it dies, proliferate. The Quick Silver Fisher, so ETB, draw a card, then discard a card. So that's just a common foil. Yeah, well, yes, they wasted a step incomplete on that as well. So here's Kaya in the borderless, so we get to see the Phyrexianized version of Kaya. So +2, each opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. 0, you draw 2 cards, then each opponent may scry 1. And for -3, you can exile a target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 white spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. And Zenith Chronicler. Okay. So this is this is just an extended art foil version of it. Whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell each turn, each other player draws a card. So, so I haven't seen that one before, but I think that means it's probably not on the radar as an expensive card. Phyrexian Might. So this is I think the lesser seen version of that Phyrexian Might. So you'll get a bunch of these tokens and some of these. So Phyrexian Mights to your preference, and I don't think that there's a difference. Yeah, they're the same thing in general. Okay, so for this one, yeah, I don't think there's anything big here in this pack. You know, some pretty cards, but not spectacular. So we will tick the counter up to pack number 8, and hopefully I will see you there.